Hey, hi, hello. Welcome to Kit and Kajera Gaming. Welcome if you are new. You can call me KK. And welcome to the beach island. It is a floating island here on DLV. And we are going to work on this week's Dreamsnap competition. And I'm just going to walk you through my process and how I end up getting a lot of tags in these types of challenges. Now, this week's challenge specifically is a decor challenge, so it's a little bit easier to get higher tags than it is with outfit challenges. So let's go ahead and let's take a look at the Dreamsnap. From the main menu, you're going to go into the event tab and scroll down to Dreamsnaps and current challenge over on the left. And this is Decorate with Pride. Express yourself, celebrate the vibrant Disney Dreamlight Valley community with the most colorful design escape you can imagine. So this is, like I said, it is a decor challenge. This could go either way. I've seen a lot of people through a bunch of Facebook groups and various Discord channels turning this into a pride, like LGBT pride challenge, and I am going with that theme as well. So for those of you that don't know, I am a part of the Alphabet Mafia. So Pride Month means a whole lot to me. If you guys have been watching the videos currently on my channel, it's just been a lot of different types of videos, but they all somehow circle around Pride. Like with DLV, we had an entire Pride Island, and then I've been doing an entire series over on The Sims with different Pride houses as well as anthropomorphic Sims from Pride flags. So we're going to run with that theme over here on this beach floating island. It has been raining the entire time I was filming this video, so it finally clears up at the end when we go for our final shot. But here I'm using the new Neverland water feature kit. This is the first time I have used this kit. It is currently bugged. The bug of it is you cannot put like water houses, so like Ariel or like any of the boat houses on the Neverland water path while it's on an island, but I'm not doing that today, so I'm not too worried about it. So I'm creating this nice little water feature, and I'm trying to keep my like focal point for my photo as close to the edge of the map as possible, because that will allow me to stash a whole bunch of tags behind this wall that nobody's going to see. I am using a whole bunch of the new Neverland Star Path. I don't know the exact name. It's called Neverland something. It's the current Star Path that is going on right now with the Peter Pan update to create this look on the beach. And these rainbows are from that Star Path. So I am going to use those pretty much everywhere in probably all of my builds, just like I do with my fireflies from Tiana. I am also using these up balloons. These are an object. This is not the up house, but they are a premium shop object from a while ago. I want to say it's from like the Parks Fest Star Path. I think it was from a while ago. I am just piling as much as I can towards the front to what I need, and then I'm going to surround the back with some trees in the color scheme of the rainbow. So red, orange, yellow, greenish blue, and purpley blue. So unfortunately, that purple little cluster of tree is the only purple bushy tree like this that we have in DLV, and you get it if you have the Storybook Vale expansion pack. The only other purple tree is the purple sinister tree, which is base game, but it's a pine tree and it just doesn't look right in this like puffy treeness. So I'm just adding a little bit of detail here, trying to make it fit the aesthetic I was going for. I was going for more of an engagement on the beach. So we're going to have this wedding cake, which is a recipe that you can craft in DLV. So we're doing all of this like little like, oh, hey, like engagement-y type stuff. So I'm just going in and trying to find the items that I need. I'm using this table from Tiana because it fits that green theme and it can hold the cake because this is a rather large cake. There are a couple of other cake options that you can craft that are a lot smaller, but I really wanted this wedding cake. I thought it was white originally, and then I crafted it and it was pink, and I was like, you know what? It's fine. I will make it work. Of course, I had to put a little table with some candles, a camera, and a couple of gifts because what kind of engagement is it without some gifts? Candles everywhere, of course. I originally wanted to use the what are they called? The chest. The scramble coin pieces of Moana kind of looked like they were like cake toppers, but they didn't squish close enough, so I used the Pride popcorn bucket, which I believe we got as like one of the Pride codes from last year. If you guys check my community tab over on YouTube, you guys will see where I posted all the codes for Pride items from this year and the previous years as well. Now, this is the back end that I was talking about to filter in all those tags. I am literally just scrolling down the Dreamsnaps filter, and I am taking every single item that will fit and just piling it back here. So if I have a table that's got tabletop space, I'm taking the tiny items and putting them on the table. The bigger items are just going to fill in the flooring space. And once I run out of table space, I go and take the tiny items and try and fill in the remainder space as well. But I am just going through the entire filter and just clicking every little thing I can to fill in all of these bald spots. This part, this filling in part, is the most tedious part. This part, I swear, it takes forever. I think I worked on just filling in with items for over an hour, you guys. Now, you don't see any of these items at all with my Dreamsnap submission, and that's the whole point. It is to hide those hidden tags, because as you are taking your photo, anything that is in line of sight, so if you're building in your main valley, anything for stretch from like one biome to the next, it will count those tags. Now, I am, of course, dressing up my character like Moana. Moana is my hangout villager, and she's the one I'm going to be proposing to. This Hawaiian girl is going to propose to the chief princess of Motunui, and I'm just going and messing with a lot of my makeup, my hairstyle, my clothing. This outfit is, I believe it's from Moana's Quest, or it was a premium shop item. I don't remember. But this is Moana's dress. So I am dressed, and I have her dressed up in the celebration garb, which I thought was perfect. So we're just two island girls getting ready to profess our love. And here I am. I'm just checking the view. I didn't like it. You could see too much of the beach on the side. With photos like this, you don't want to see all of this white space, all of this negative space. So you want to make sure you fill it in, and that's what I did. Now with your tag items, one item per tag. So I can't have like 50,000 trees. We'll just say a tree counts 50,000 trees. It doesn't count. It would count as one tag. It is one item per tag. So that is why we stack all of those different items behind the scenes where nobody can see them. But to score top dream snaps, you want to make sure that you have both brightness and color. You're not surrounded in dark shadow. Everything is cohesive, and you don't need like premium shop items and all of this stuff. You can zoom your camera in as much as you are able to focus in on just your photo. So here I am. I'm taking the squirrel pose because it looks like I'm kneeling to propose, and I love all of these new photo features. So I am going to get into my companion pose, but then I'm going to hide my companion, and poof, my companion disappears, but my little critters in the critter house are still running around. So I have Pua and Hey Hey and some birds and a turtle. And now I'm just going to go into the camera adjustment. Guys, this was the best quality of life ever. I do not know the exact science behind moving all these little sliders. I just move them until it looks good. Obviously, time of day changes the time of day. Saturation increases like the amount of color, brightness, saturation, shadows, character lighting. This will highlight your character. There's also light bloom, which makes anything with a light a little more shinier. There's also an option if you are trying to do your photo and you want it rainy. You can make it rainy, you can make it foggy, you can make it bright. See all of this stuff right here. And of course we have our frames. I don't really use my photo frames that much, so not a big expert on those, but I have seen some really great ones with frames. We're going to wait for my items to get my birds to get in place, because this is the shot that I am going for. And here we go. This is my tags. There's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch. So be sure to comment down below what you guys think of this shot, and be sure to check the description box down below for a like-minded Facebook group. It is Dreamlight Valley Adults After Dark. We are a little bit darker than your typical Dreamlight Valley groups, but we are all inclusive. We are so much fun, and we love sharing our dark humor with the rest of our Disney nerds. While you are down in the description box, be sure to follow me across all social media sites such as Twitch, Twitter, and Discord, where I will be posting my results for this dream snaps in the coming weeks when we get those results. I am a small-time content creator looking to continue to grow her channel in 2025, and I hope you guys will continue on that journey with me. So be sure to click that subscribe button and the notification bell. It'll go ding in your inbox every time I post. I want to say thank you so much for spending Pride Month with me. I hope you guys had a safe and wonderful Pride. And in case no one has told you today, you are loved, you are valid, your identity, who you are, is absolutely spectacular, and I'm so thankful that you are alive today. I will see you next time. Bye, guys!